Hey, what is going on, everybody? Wicked here, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. What better way to start a new year with my favorite game of all time, Tales of Vesperia. This is my favorite RPG of all time, my favorite Tales of all time, and I'm super excited to be jumping into this game right here. Let's get right into it here. We're going to be doing EX New Game, because this playthrough will be a 100% playthrough. I'm going to be doing everything in this game, so look forward to that. And I need EX New Game to be able to do that. So let's just jump right into it. Load up my save, and let's jump right in. Got max 99 items as necessary. My titles, yes. Collector's book, enemy book, cooking skill and recipe, world map. I don't need any of this. I'm gonna do increase HP and TP. Increase over limit. Going to do 2 times grade, even though I have the max grade, but whatever. Increase item drop rate is really useful. I'm going to unlock the battle rank unknown. This is the hardest difficulty in the game, guys, but I won't be playing on unknown. I will unlock all skits so we can do a bonus video to view all the skits in the game. I'm going to inherit the Fell Arms power. I'll explain what this means when it comes important. I'm doing skill SP1. This might be kind of broken in the game, but you'll see why I'm doing it later. And I was considering doing double or 10 times experience, or just keep a normal experience for this, but I think I'm gonna do double. I'll make getting some stuff easier. I don't want to inherit my items, no thank you. I do not want to inherit my gold, because that'd be too cheap. My crafting skill, if I inherit this, I can make the best weapons in the game, like super fast and super early. I don't want to do that. Records, there are some side quests you need to have certain things in the records, like certain thresholds. If I inherit the records, I can do it right away, but then I can't view skits during the play. I want to view this. I want to unlock my arts again. I like doing and my skills. That's fun. I like learning this stuff again. And that looks about good. Let's start. Proceed, yes. And I'm gonna be playing on normal for a good portion of the game, but later on, I'll be playing on hard mode for the bosses. Pretty much to a certain point, I'm gonna play on normal mode. And then when I get to a boss, I'll be playing on hard mode. Button configuration, that's looking good. Yeah, Vesperia is weird. So if you're used to Symphonia, Abyss, and stuff like that, X is normally the regular attack button and circle is arts. Vesperia is different, so I like to change that to make it a little bit more what I'm used to. Item request, I have it on cancel. I will explain that later, why I like that. But these are all your preferences. Whatever you preference, you keep. But that's good. Let's jump into it.
Our world, Terca Lumares. No one knows how far its lands and oceans stretch. For the people are no match against the hordes of monsters that crawl the earth. Barriers protect the cities in which we live, and we are completely dependent upon them for our survival. These barriers are generated by the Blastia. Blastia use the primeval power of air that fills the world to provide us with fire, water, and light. They provide us with everything that has made the Empire prosper. Perhaps one day, we may even forget the threat of the vicious monsters lying in wait just beyond the barriers. The blessings of the Blastia will bestow ever more prosperity to the world. peace to its people.
Oh no. I don't get it. What could have happened to the barrier in this town?
From the imperial capital, Zophios, bedrock of peace, we pray, may tranquility bless this world. Yuri, this is not good!
What's with all the yelling, Ted?
Look! The Aqua Blastia is broken again! And they just finished fixing it.
What's the big deal? Just leave it to the mighty Imperial Knights. That's what they're there for.
Huh, the Knights? You know they never come to the lower quarter.
What about the heroic Flynn?
I already tried to get Flynn. They wouldn't even let me see him.
Oh, so I'm Flynn's replacement, huh?
Never mind that. Come on, we're short on people.
Ted! You get down here! They need your help too!
I'll be there in a sec. Yuri, come on already.
That's weird. He always comes running whenever there's trouble. This place is gonna become an aquarium soon if this keeps up.
Yuri!
Oh, okay. Give him the cold shoulder. All right. So before we move on, I am going to explain a few things. Well, first we're going to go into is Yuri's arts here. Yuri's the main character. He's a badass. We love Yuri. You'll see why later. I put Azure Edge there because I like that. Equipment, standard equipment, you know it. You have only one accessory slot in this game, unlike Symphonia where you had two. Items are items. Skills, we have none right now. Cooking, I have every single recipe in the game which is needed for a side. I also have them mastered with Yuri, all of them, because it's needed for a side quest, but I will tell you and show you how to do every single one. Don't have to worry about that. Status, Yuri Lowell. Titles are titles. Unlike Symphonia, titles actually don't do anything in this besides some have costume. I'll be showing you how to do all these in the game, so don't worry about them now. Attachments with company. Records. The records are things that you know, records. Clear. Some of these, if I inherited my records, some of these would be already like total escapes would be like 50, something like that. And that's some of these are needed for side quests, but I decided not to inherit that. Strategy, this is different. Symphonia, you had a pretty basic strategy, but in this game, you have up to 3 strategies in battle. You can customize them any way you want. I personally, one strategy called attack, where you have all your characters use all their TP, go on a frontal attack. stuff like that. Then I have one for defend. So all my characters will be defending and stay away from the. I'll explain this when it becomes important. Why I have that. Yeah, I would suggest doing the same thing. Having one for defend, avoid risk and stuff like that. One for all-out attack. That's pretty much the menu. We don't have to do anything there. Vesperia is the first game in the series to, I believe, introduce voice skits. If it wasn't this game, it was Symphonia 2 that was the first. This, I believe, is the first one. But it also introduced items like this. Check random spots in the world. You can get items like so. We got an apple gem. So we are gonna watch this skit right now. It's every day in the lower quarter. Here, 1 second.
First, the trouble with the knights yesterday. Now the Aqua Blastia breaks. Why does stuff like this happen every day in the lower quarter? I know. There's no use whining about it.
Yep. Unlike Symphonia, I want a view of the skits because they're voiced and they're pretty good in this game. Next, our first little side quest or trophy if you want to go. If you want to go for all the trophies, and make sure you save at every single save point in the game. I'll be doing that myself, so you can every single. Before we move on, I want to explain a few things about how this is going to go. If you guys have been following me for a while, you know I post 2 videos a day of 2 different Let's Play. One at 10 a.m. and one at 2. Well, Vesperia being my favorite game of all time. It's starting on the new year, January 1st, first video. Also, it's going to be going up 2 times a day. I'm not going to be playing any other game besides Vesperia until Vesperia is concluded, because I love this game so much and I want to give it dedicated time. After that, we'll go back to the Let's Play at a time.
We've got to seal it off somehow.
What's going on? Any sunken treasure down there?
But yeah, man, like,
Yeah, but you're late, so I'm not sharing.
what a way to start 2024 with my favorite game.
How nice.
I was going to do it a lot
Sink or
sooner,
swim in this
but
world.
I
Looks
thought it
like
was a
that
perfect
blue-blooded
chance to
mage
do
we
it now.
hired to fix the blast deal left the job half done.
Like, we just finished Nayata days ago. There are no new games I want to play at the moment. So
Take it easy with the water sports, old man. You're not getting any younger.
I also think you guys will really like this.
Not afraid of a little water, I hope.
Yikes.
You guys know I'm a huge Tales of fan.
Into it. Hey, whoa, hey.
Hanks is really going at it.
He feels responsible. He's the one who pushed the people to get the money together for the repairs.
And now he's the one who's all wet. It's not Hanks's fault that mage did a 2-bit repair job, though.
That's true. He even partied with his wife's keepsake to help raise the money.
Hey, Yuri, if you're not gonna help out, stand clear. This is dangerous.
Hanks, did you see the Blastia core anywhere? You know, that shiny piece in the center?
Huh? Is it gone?
Yeah, the Blastia won't work with the core missing. That aristocrat who came to do the repairs was the last person to touch the Blastia, right?
That's right, Mr. Mordio.
And he lives in the royal quarter?
Yeah, so? Forget about that, Yuri. Give us a hand here.
Sorry, Hanks. I just remembered an errand I've got to run.
Hey, wait just a minute. You're not seriously thinking of going to Mr. Mordio's place, are you?
The royal quarter? Me? I wouldn't be caught dead going to a place like that. It gives me the creeps.
Damn it, Yuri! Just because you can do a few tricks with that Bodhi Blastia, you think you're invincible. Here's hoping he doesn't do anything crazy.
He always seems to cause problems when the lower quarter's involved.
Even the knights have started keeping an eye on him.
Well, it's just an average day for Yuri. I'm sure he'll be fine.
Yep, guys, if you're used to Lloyd from Symphonia, Yuri is completely different. He likes to get in the middle and he's down and dirty. And that's why I love him. He's one of my favorite Tales of protagonists. Oh, before we move on, actually, going here. So, when this game got remastered, they added all the DLC content from the PS3 version of this game. In case you didn't know, Tales of Vesperia first came out on the Xbox 360 2008, and then a year later it got re-released on the PlayStation 3 in Japan only with a bunch of added content. That's the version of the game that we got recently re-remastered. And they gave us all the DLC that came with that game for free. So I'm going to be picking some of it up. Only ones I got customized packs, which not that big of a deal, they're just cosmetic. And I got pack of use. That's pretty much all I did. All this other stuff, 300,000 gold, level ups, all this, I'm going to use at the end of the game. Again, at the very end of the game, I'm going to use all this. Just because I'll have everything. Doesn't really matter. I don't want to break the game and make it. I got the pack of use stuff now though because it gives us the collector's book, which is really helpful. The moon selector, which in battle you can change character you're playing as on the fly, which is really helpful. The winged boots make you run a little bit faster on the dungeons and stuff. Special flag just allows you to change who you're running around as on the world. The kitchen knife makes cooking a little bit better. That's it. Nothing game breaking. All these items you get pretty early in the games. Doesn't really matter. In all honesty. But anyway, let's move on. Let's go to the royal quarters. Let's try to figure out what the hell we're doing. This is the shop, and I would recommend buying a few magic lenses because the monster book 100% you have to magic lens every single enemies. You need a bunch of those.
You there! Are you aware of the serious events going on in the world? Over here, right here, I'm the Wonder Reporter, bringing you the articles about what matters most every day. Do you read the newspaper in the morning? Cup of coffee? Donut? What? You don't? That just won't do. What epic thing has transpired today? You'll never believe it. You can read it whenever, wherever, and with no effort at all. Yes, it's the Wonder Log. Put it to good use. And by the way, let's let the fact that I'm in the wall be our little secret, okay? Well then, farewell.
And we did the Wonder Log. That's a synopsis of the story. So if you ever get lost on what to do or you come back to the game after a long time, read the synopsis and you'll learn what to do. And a fun fact, the Wonder Reporter is actually a little side quest in the game. You can meet him 2 more times in the game and it's kind of fun. I'll of course be showing it off.
You hear about the Blastia in the lower quarter?
Yes, I heard something about it breaking and them collecting money to fix it.
That's right. I hear that lot went so far as to sell their treasures to save up the money.
Treasures, sir?
Worthless junk. Nothing more. They wouldn't have gotten more than 1 gold for them.
Not even 1 gold? I can't imagine what sort of treasures those would have to be. I'd like to have a look myself.
I'm telling you, nothing but junk.
Listen to those guys. Poor Hanks. Can't really argue with them about the junk thing, though.
What the? Who's there?
If you can't understand the value of junk, you're worth less than junk yourself. Repeat, can you find the trail? So they've been taking Blastia cores from here too. Looks like somebody's got some sticky fingers. That's the royal quarter for you. A few Blastia cores go missing, and no one even makes a fuss. When just one is enough to throw the lower quarter into chaos. If they got cores to spare, they could stand to give us some. Found it.
All right, we found the trail, I guess. Repeat, our helpful dog is always out. All right, nobles.
Looks like the nobles are living the sweet life as usual. The lower quarter is right there. They still don't give a damn. It's not their loss, so what do they care? They should act, you know, noble. Not just dress nice and hide in their mansions.
Yeah, but nobles are always bad in these games, you know that. Also, guys, if you want me to play the skits as they come up, I will. Or
So
if you
this is
prefer,
where he lives.
I'll do a bonus video at the end showing all the skits at once.
Doesn't seem like there's anyone around.
I mean, the point of the skits are to play them through the playthrough.
I wonder
If they get
there's
too
any other way
annoying,
in.
whatever, I'll just do them at the end if that's what you guys would. Oh, I'll come over here and you need a magic lens, very helpful. And let's try to get in this way, right?
Oh, is it open? Can I get in this way?
And we're in, awesome.
I know Mordio is hiding here somewhere.
Yeah, he might be hiding, but first, he's hiding $100 there, and he's hiding a magic lens there. Also, you guys may or may not recognize that Yuri has two different voice actors. That's because when they remastered the game to be released, they had to revoice all the scenes. Like the new content, the new scenes.
That
And
must be.
they decided not to get Troy Baker, the original voice actor. I think they got everyone else back besides him. Kind of a shame, but it's not a big deal. George Grant does the voice, the new voice, and it's pretty good.
Found him. You were Mordio, right?
It is not like super noticeable if you haven't played the game.
Good boy. What the? The Blastia core is gone.
Uh-oh.
Let's go and get that core back. And give that mage a whooping while we're at it.
Nice input, Repeat. Alright guys, get ready for your tutorial battle of the game. Telling you how to play.
Yuri, so it is you who are the cause of all this commotion.
I know he's poor, but breaking into an aristocrat's house? My, how the mighty have fallen.
Just what I needed. Tweedle A and Tweedle B.
Just what is a Tweedle anyway? There's no hope of escape. We've got you surrounded.
Does it look like I'm trying to escape? See, it's stuff like that that keeps you guys from getting promoted.
You did not just say that!
I say, you take that back!
Enough beating around the bush, I guess.
Alright, so if you're playing on a new game, you have to view the tutorial, but New Game Plus, you don't have to. So I'm not going to, and I'll just explain how to fight a lot faster and quicker. First, we're going to change the camera because I like it to be zoomed out a little bit. Like so. And first things first, you got a magic lens every single enemy in the game. Since I inherited my monster book, I don't have to magic lens mostly anything. If it's a new enemy, I will. Well, of course, because I want to get 100%. But if you play Tales of Symphonia, you should know the basic controls of this game pretty well. It's pretty similar. The addition to this game, though, is if you hold L2 and use the L stick, you can do a free run like so. This allows you to have more movement and freedom in battle, which is a big improvement over like something like Symphonia. But yeah, you use extra normal attacks like so. Circle for arts, square to guard, triangle to open the battle menu. Like I said, hold L2 and the left stick for free running. And then you can combo regular attacks to arts. You know, you guys play Symphonia, you would get right into the battle system. It's pretty much the same thing. One thing that's new in this game, since you have free running, is a free run attack. If you're free running like so and you press X, you can do a tap. And one thing the game doesn't do, I'll show you in a second, is if you're doing a combo, 1, 2, 3, you do a free run attack, like 1, 2, 3, free run attack. You can combo into like an extra hit. So instead of getting 3, you essentially get 4 if you can do your timing right.
You should
it's not
thank
super
me.
useful,
I'm giving
but
you
it's
some
pretty.
extra practice.
And I believe anytime you get a free run a hit on enemy, it's a critical
Come on,
hit.
guys. You can do better than that, can't
Either
you?
critical hit or you have a higher chance to stun the enemy. So make use of it when you can.
Looks like I won't be catching up with that carriage anytime soon.
How typical of the Schwann Brigade. They can't even manage to capture a single lowlife.
Captain Cumore? I say, our apologies for this unsightly display.
I'm afraid the Imperial Knights have no use for you lowborn scum.
Please, don't let Sir Schwann know about this, sir.
I can't believe our taxes go to paying these guys. There he is.
I say, that tops it all. Abandoned by his faithful pooch.
Well, you've had a busy day, haven't you, Mr. Yuri Lowell? I'm rather busy myself, but I suppose I can afford to play with you for a while. Gentlemen!
It's rats like you that make Flynn's job so difficult.
Flynn, a little suffering is just what that upstart lieutenant needs. When you've finished with him, throw him in the prison as usual. 10 days or so ought to teach him a lesson.
So like I was saying, the thief made off with a priceless treasure from that noble's mansion.
I know. Then he was caught and the loot was returned, right?
No, see, that's just nobility trying to keep things quiet. The treasure in the mansion right now is a fake.
You're pulling my leg.
Hey, you didn't hear it from me, bub. The Dark Wings are going nuts looking for the hideout.
You mean the Thieves Guild? That's enough out of you. Almost mealtime.
Hey.
You think that little story up all by yourself, old man? You must have plenty of time on your hands.
Old man? Now you've gone and hurt this old man's feelings. Besides, I didn't make up nothing. I've got eyes and ears the world over digging up information for me.
Sure you do, old man.
Hey, I am what I am. Go ahead and ask me something. I'll tell you whatever you want to know. Want to know about the Pirate Guild's sunken treasure? How about the sorcerer who makes his home at the ends of the earth? Or wait, I've got it.
I just want to know how to get out of here.
Well, I'm not sure what you're in for, but they'll let you out if you keep your trap shut for 10 days.
The lower quarter will be underwater by then.
The lower quarter. Ah, yeah, I heard about that.
I wonder how they're all doing right now.
Sorry, neighbor. That's one piece of dirt I don't have.
And what am I gonna do about that damn Mordio?
The Mordio? You mean to say you've got connections to the famed mage from Ospio, the city of scholars?
Do you know about him?
Oh, wanna know, huh? I'm afraid that information won't come cheap.
The famed mage from Ospio, the city of scholars, right? I think I got it.
Well, wait, that's not it. He's the head of the Gourmet Guild. No, wait, it's the, I mean...
Out.
Oh well, just when things were getting good.
Hurry up. What is Commandant Alexei doing here?
Whoa!
Just who are you anyway? And what does the head of the Knights want with you?
Beneath the statue of the goddess.
What are you doing? I said hurry up.
All right, easy. I'm coming.
I did say I was looking for a way out of here.
And with that, the prison guy that is released gave us the prison key. Why does he have that? I don't know. Look behind Yuri for an apple gel. Back in jail.
Back again. Man, I was just in here last month for fighting some knights collecting taxes. I guess I get free meals out of it, if you can call it food. Damn, Cumor's made this way more complicated than it needed to be.
Yeah, but that's kind of his job, Yuri, and you did beat up knights. What do you expect? Anyways, let's try this prison key.
Would you look at that? It opened.
It opened without you even moving your hands. Wow. Yuri's goated.
Ever vigilant as usual. With the way he's sleeping, it'll be a while before anyone notices I'm gone. If I come back before morning, they'll never be wiser to my little jailbreak. I think
Really
I can
think so?
check on the lower quarter and make it back by morning. It'd probably be good to try that statue of the goddess, too.
It can't be that easy, can it? Oh well. Here's another save point for y'all. Use it up. One day. Thank you. Nope, get out of there. Check behind the sleeping guard for your magical end. Awesome. Yeah, you can buy some if you want, but I wouldn't recommend it because you get so many for free. Let's get our equipment back right here. Fun fact, if you don't have your equipment, you can't check the menu. Alright, let's try to get to the statue of the goddess. But first we have a tutorial. This is just telling you, hey, if you hit an enemy icon on the world map or dungeons, you get into fights. Who would have thought? Let's get some fights in. We have the Knight Fencer here. He's pretty easy. The early game in Vesperia is pretty easy, honestly. Like, the main thing you'll be doing is free running around enemies, wait for them to attack, and then wail on them. Rinse and repeat. It won't get more in depth until like
Let's get this over with.
a little bit later on. Not to say it's not fun now though, because this game is so much fun.
Yeah, easy win.
If you like Symphonia and its combat, I think you're gonna love Vesperia's because it's very similar, but with a bunch of additions. Make it. All right, now,
Let's
guys.
get this over with.
When I first played this game, I actually missed this enemy, the Knight Lancer. It's different because he has a lance. The other one had a sword. So make sure you get both of them. They're pretty much the same thing. One fights with a lance, has a better range, and one doesn't. And we did an orange gel over there. If you come in this little door, hallway, I should say. We're gonna get a cape and a life bottle and a cape. And yes, I've played this game so many times, I know all the treasures by heart. That's the little nerd in me. The cape is a little accessory for Yuri there for right now. Increases defense a little bit. 5 defense, which is pretty good, I guess. Oh well, let's move on. What's going on? Hey, it's a girl running away.
Why don't we just go back?
I can't go back now!
This is for your own good, miss. You know that.
As for the incident, we assume full responsibility and will inform the lieutenant ourselves.
How can you say that when you haven't done anything to help me? Please, don't come any closer.
Now, why don't you put that down? You'll only end up hurting yourself.
I know how to use a sword.
I'm afraid you leave us no choice. I was hoping it wouldn't come to this.
Hey, there she is! This way!
Please, you've got to let me go! I have to warn Flynn!
Did she say Flynn?
Hey!
Flynn, you came to help me? Who are you?
Identify yourself.
And we did a forced fight with 2 knights. Oh, this might be
being
tough.
sneaky. Things have to go to hell.
2 of them. Whatever shall we do?
It shouldn't be
Yeah,
a
he's gonna
problem if we
blast
take
you.
them together.
Sorry. You guys, if you know me by now, you know I am trigger happy and I skip dialogue like mad. But 2 of them are no problem. Pretty easy. Sometimes when I fight these guys for the first time, I can kill one before the other one even attacks. And that's it. We saved this woman.
Don't they teach these guys manners in night school anymore?
What's my reward for saving her?
Yeah.
A vase getting thrown at me. Awesome.
Are you trying to kill me?
You think a vase is gonna kill you?
Well, you don't belong in the castle, right?
Technically, I do, because I'm a prisoner.
No, and I'll take it as a compliment that you can tell that by looking at me.
Yuri Lowell, where are you?
You foul fugitive! I say, we know you're trying to make your escape.
Oh, please, not them again. I guess there's no point in going back to the prison cell now.
There wouldn't be much of a game if you stayed your life in a prison.
Louder, fools. Say it like you mean it.
Lieutenant LeBlanc, your voice is too loud. My ears.
Yuri Lowell? You're one of Flynn's friends, aren't you?
Yeah, why?
And you used to belong to the Imperial Knights.
Just for 3 short months. You hear that from Flynn?
Yes.
Huh. Guess he managed to find someone at the castle he could talk to after all.
Yuri, I need to talk to Flynn.
Why?
Hold on just a second. Who are you supposed to be, anyway? I can tell you know Flynn, but why are you being chased by the Knights?
Over here!
Listen, I want to hear the whole story, but we can't really afford to stand around and chat. First things first, let's get to Flynn's place. Want me to lead the way?
Yes.
Let's go.
All right, let's lead the way. Flynn's room, even though she's obviously been in the castle a lot more than we have, so she might be better suited for that, but whatever. What do we know? Another cutscene.
Something smells tasty.
Oh, you're right. What could it be?
Oh yeah, isn't the Knight's dining hall around here?
And that is correct. If you come into this room over here, you'll need a loading screen. Now, well, yes, you will, but that's not why I came in here. Come over here for an egg. Come over here. There's curry. And it fully heals you. So if you want to do some grinding, which might not be a bad idea, you can come and heal for free. Awesome. But we're not here for that. We're going to move on. And just like Symphonia, guys, I'm going to be fighting very little enemies on the world map. And I'm going to be fighting every enemy in the dungeon in one. Just so I'm not under leveled and I'm not over leveled.
Yeah, easy.
And if you guys are curious about Yuri's past, there's actually Tales of Symphonia: The First Strike, which is a movie that is a prequel to the game. It depicts Yuri's life as a knight with Flynn and other characters like that you know. That you'll meet in the game. But it's I think it's like a year prior or whatever to the game. And it's really good actually. For a game or movie based off like a game or vice versa or whatever, it's actually really well done.
We can do this.
And if you want more of Yuri's life, I would definitely check it out. It's really recommended.
Yeah, easy win.
But enough of that. We're fighting a bunch of enemies. Yeah, I definitely suggest getting level 6 before moving on to Flynn's room.
Guess we can do this.
Yeah, we can do this. We're gonna run around him and free run. There you go. Yeah, in the early game, I like using the free run attack a lot more because it gives me an extra hit and it's pretty useful. Later on, when I have more skills and stuff, it's not gonna be such a big a deal. We got a life bottle there. We're gonna get an apple gel there. We're gonna get a save point. Before we save and end it off, I want to fight these enemies. So that way, when we load up, I can just run to Flynn's room. And these guys are pretty easy. They go down like one combo pretty much.
Man, I was just.
And I think, might be wrong, but I think yes. If I fight every enemy I see up to this point on double experience, I will level up. And I'm taking my own advice to get to level 6 before the boss. Wait. See, look how easy this game is so far. And Vesperia is honestly a really easy game overall. You won't have much trouble with it. Symphonia could have been a little tough in your beginning, Symphonia, but this game is easy the whole time. Unless you don't fight and level up, then it's hard.
Yeah, it was around here.
This is Flynn's room.
And we made it to Flynn's room already. Holy cow. Alright guys, so before we go to Flynn's room, we're gonna save and call it quits. Alright.
Oh man.
This might be the one and only fight in the game I do twice because I just can't get around it. I could run away, which is actually pretty important later on, but I'm not going to. But yeah guys, before you go to Flynn's room, make sure you save, make sure you're healed up, and ideally get to level 6. And you'll find out why that is next time, guys. I want to thank you all for watching. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more Tales of Vesperia. Until next time, stay wicked.